Y'all, I'm bringing you guys another story time, another Uno reverse situation. Let's get into it a little bit. Before I get into it, I got this story time from author Mickey Kendall's Twitter page. I read her book, Hood Feminism. It is an amazing story. Please check out this book, Hood Feminism. It speaks to what women and girls are going to, Black women and girls are going through in the Black community. Please check it out. It is feminism for us. Please do. I put, yes, you know what? Actually, I'm going to reread this book so that I can bring it to my audience because y'all absolutely need to understand why feminism is still an important topic of conversation. Now, let's get into this Uno reverse situation. Now, let's get into the tweet, the story time, the Uno reverse. A childhood friend has 4 kids, and her husband asked for an open relationship earlier this year. Now, his logic was that she looks different, but y'all, so does he. It's been 25 years. Anyways, she agrees to the open marriage, and he instantly has a girlfriend. She was heartbroken. This dude, Ben, had a girlfriend. Come on, let's be for real. She was moping for 3 months, and I genuinely thought she was going to end up divorced. She started applying for better jobs, looking at apartments. You get the idea. Yeah, so she met a man at one of these networking events she went to, and they started dating. Her husband is pissed. He still has a girlfriend. He just thought she wouldn't meet anyone. And now that she has, oh, he's pissed. Their kids are grown, and she is out with new boo 3 or 4 nights a week. Dude also has a grown child and a nice little condo. You get the idea. Now, I am not the friend that tells you to stay. None of us are, to be honest. That man had been dimming her light, and now that someone else appreciates her, we are the friends that encourage moving on. But his big stupid butt told her to talk to her married friends. I gave her I gave her lawyer names. Whew, this is be careful what you ask for, F around and find out. This is all of that. This is consequences meeting actions. This is all of that. This is also these dudes simply overestimating their value. And this is also another situation where men simply do not believe that women who have aged some still have pull. We women are desirable. We really are. Simply taking your spouse for granted does not mean that somebody else will. This woman is out here dating 3 to 4 nights a week. She's getting a little bit getting something new because they have been together for 25 years. I'm sure she was about tired of his butt too. And then he went off and got a girlfriend. She said, I bet. Miss Ma'am said, I got a date too, hun. I'll see you when we get back. And then dude ends up with the shocked Pikachu face that his woman could still pull. You know, I'm sure that there are some examples of these men asking for open relationships that turn out well for both parties and the man is not jealous. I'm sure that there are some examples, but these that I hear that I've been hearing lately are so satisfying. I love it when I love this story. But let's get into some of the comments on the Twitter. This person says, these stories are some of my favorites. He had it coming. Then towards the bottom, another husband overestimating his market value. These dudes have really bought into the red pill rhetoric where they really think that women's value decreases simply because we're getting older. And they really think that they get better as they age. Ebony K. Williams went off and told them that they're getting better as they age. In what world? In what world are these dudes getting better as they get older? What world? Have you guys actually talked to women? Are women telling these men that they're getting better as they reach middle age and older? Who is telling them this? This person says, I hope it keeps him up at night. Me too, girl. I love this song. Keith says, you're a good friend. Absolutely. Divorce. Divorce. Somebody wants to open a relationship, just divorce. I give them a lawyer name. Just it's time to move on. You've done you've done your job. You've been the wife, you've been the mom. Now let's go off and live. This person says, I love it. And then insert this circled. See, they never think their wives are desirable until they get a man. No, he's stuck on stupid. These effing men, he dumb, big stupid, but is an understatement. So Lauren says it never fails when men ask for this is because they want their cake and to eat it too, when in reality it's much easier for women to find additional partners. A lot of the times these dudes simply are not thinking that their women are desirable. They wanted their wife for a reason in the beginning, but they take it for granted. They take it for granted. I don't know. It's amazing to me, but this is a phenomenon that needs to continue to have discussion so we can keep on laughing. This person says, actually, quite a few people have said this. He instantly had a girlfriend because he already had the girlfriend. Good idea giving her the lawyer's numbers because this relationship is broken. There's no coming back from this. Dandy says this is what always happens when guys one-sidedly ask to open relationships. Let's keep in mind that there is polyamory, but that is something that was talked about in the beginning. Trying to open up monogamous relationships will continue to end like this. She goes on to say, I say this as someone in a very happy long-term polyamorous V that was talked about every step of the way. They somehow don't think their wives are going to be sought after. Sucks to be you, buddy. And then the final comment on this one that I'm going to do, good for you. He instantly had a girlfriend because he was cheating. Assumed his wife, who he cares nothing about that much, is obvious, would continue to wash his drawers, cook his meals while he whooped it up with his girlfriend. So naturally, he's livid now. Now, one thing I do want to talk about is when someone is cheating, they have a woman at home that is continuing to do all of the things that supported the man, and he gets to go out as that man who has a supportive wife to be with his girlfriend. So his girlfriend is getting the benefit of him having a wife. And so when the wife cuts that part off, the side chick is no longer benefiting. So this is the reason why a lot of these relationships, these side chick relationships, don't last because they are no longer getting the benefit of him having a wife. That is a phenomenon that we should discuss a little bit more, but for right now, we'll end it here. You guys go ahead, jump in the conversation. Let me know what you think of it. Laugh with me and like, comment, and share. Share your stories if you happen to have any short stories, and check out this author because Hood Feminism is a good book to read.